the veteran Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go from Foxborough. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be? And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we don't call him old, we're just calling him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today, and when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat. The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf. 13 yards on the catch there. That's up. Now Mike Vrabel, none too happy with that last decision, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. A carry here for Warren, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now Decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short. And here is May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
That's good.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Digs on the reception. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's May. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now, from the 7, it's second and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown, Patriots. Greg, offensive coordinator's script to start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Steelers, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their second possession. Start this on the ground with Warren. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up second down.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Metcalf with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 6 brings up second and 4 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Austin. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Ground, this is Warren, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, Rodgers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Steelers.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Whoa! And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Christian Barmore getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
May's pass complete to Stephon Diggs. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
from the 34-yard line. Here's second and a couple. To throw is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. What a big play there for New England. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Mark down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. Here's May. It is brought in the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Rodgers now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Steelers 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Austin brought in motion. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marched down at the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second down and 9. Rodgers to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Warren. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
44-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
So they keep it simple, only a yard to go. Keep it on the ground, trust in your running back, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 1. Once again, it's Warren. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Jack Gibbons on the stop.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Headed left, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers, touchdown Steelers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Steelers 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
22-yard line.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground. and they got him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw now, May. The reception belongs to Matt Collins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. First and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Man in motion, it's Diggs. May to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A 52-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Pats are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. Rodgers on first down. He'll step up and run.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Rodgers now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Second and 10. Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Steelers 13.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
It is second and 6. Now a give running left. It is Stevenson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 31-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 39 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Throwing on second down. May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. This one grabbed by Austin. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock to stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers taking off.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. A first down throw from Rodgers. This one complete to Hayward. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up. But every time they don't take advantage of a possession, it's another opportunity lost, and they've got to find a way. When they get the ball back, they've got to go chase some points.
Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Gainwell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Christian Barmore on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Robert Spillane on the tackle. It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
First down for Aaron. Scrambling to his left. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got it at the 3.
Complete to number 4, DK Metcalf. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's 4
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Steelers are back within 5. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Here's Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
3rd and 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt. It is 3rd and 4. Here's Stevenson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Wide on on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Rodgers to throw. He'll step up and run this. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. He will have a Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
2 yards on
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
46 yards on the play. First down, Steelers.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Now Gainwell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for
Rodgers
the
now.
conversion.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
The score, Steelers 25, Patriots 24.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. On the return, here comes Gibson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Douglas in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, it's May. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Mario Douglas. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's May again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Off the bootleg. Here's May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And less than a yard.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. May gonna look to throw. There he goes again. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On second down, here's a run with Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Third and short. And here is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Patriots ready for the punt.
Formation for the Patriots.
And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down, Rodgers. He's going to run it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's
to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Room up the sideline to the 20. And so much of being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They gonna hold on to this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Thornhill on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. He's got it. That's a 1st down at the cross midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is May. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Defense.
First and 10. On play action, here's May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down. On the ground, Gibson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he will score again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw now, May. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
32. Steelers 25.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. The master of play action, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone. And the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Smith. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Again, it's Rodgers. This pass deflected and caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And it brings up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but
this one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. DK Metcalf Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll run with Stevenson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
May to throw on second down. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Left side, he's got Henry. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's second down and 3. On the run is Stevenson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. New England going to take their second timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Second and 2 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. Throwing now is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to win the game. This kick is good. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.